Hey everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we're playing another adventure in our campaign of Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. I am Rob, this is Melanie. I am playing Legolas, she's playing Aragorn. If you haven't watched our previous videos from this series, go back, check them out at Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube. They're in a playlist there. If you notice any rules mistakes we make or have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below on YouTube to help other viewers of these videos in the future watching learn from our mistakes. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you want to help others find these videos on YouTube. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, so we're going to get to chapter 10. 10?
10.
No.
Yeah.
10? Okay.
Pretty
we're
sure
10.
we did 9 yet.
Well, let's find out. We're going to go to the app and figure out what's going on here. Let's get us set up. All right, let's get the mouse over here. We're going to load game. Those who shall pass, we're resuming. Chapter 10, yep. All right, so we're at the gates of Anuminas. I'm sorry. Chapter 10. All right, we're going to continue here. And at the gates of Anumas, the ruined city of Anuminas lies before you. Once, the High King of Arnor ruled from the city, but it has lain abandoned for more than 1,000 years. Aturin seeks an artifact within its walls, something you must find before his minions do. Before you can begin your search, however, you'll need to find a way into the city. A task you would not normally fear, but for Halberd's warnings of dead things lingering outside the ruin. The next adventure will be a battle map. Alright, so we have 7 experience, and we got the items are flashing. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, so why are they flashing? Hero? Group?
Oh,
we can... rations is leveled up.
All right.
We can take Tookish apple cakes or butterbur biscuits.
Okay, well, let's see what those are.
I didn't know that. So some of those trinkets we probably missed at the beginning of the game because we didn't pass tests or search enough tokens on the board. They would have been upgraded by now. So this is going to a level 3 item. Or level 3 trinket. So Mel's going to find out what Tookish apple cakes and butterbur biscuits are in the trinket deck.
Yeah.
You're looking through the one that has little...
Yep. Apple cakes and biscuits. Okay.
Butterbur biscuits.
So butterbur biscuits. At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to become determined and discard up to 2 fear and damage.
That sounds awesome. Determined, just a refresher, is when you test, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards revealed from the test and draw that many additional cards.
Okay. And the apple cakes, at the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to collect... Oh, for heroes in your space to collectively discard up to 2 fear and damage.
So one hero can become determined and get healed up, or both can be healed up.
But then we have to be in the same space.
Same space for that one?
Well, for both, yeah. Whoever has it.
I vote the butterbur. So I like the determined one because it can help us pass a test by sacking cards that we don't like and then drawing replacement cards.
Yeah, and I already have a way to get rid of some of my damage and fear, so this will help you.
All right, so we're going butterbur?
Yeah,
butterbur
I think
biscuits.
that's good.
All right, so replace the other ones there. Replace the Hobbit rations. They've been leveled up.
Okay. Oh, I only have 3 tokens on this one, no longer 4.
That's
so
fine.
that's okay. But you're getting rid of 2 instead of 1, like in the past.
All right, so that's all we got there in the item section. Let's go to our skills. We have 7 XP to spend, so you can put another 7 card in your deck if you want. And so can I. So look up the 7 cost ones you have for your captain, right?
Yep.
So I can throw Barrage in there. Death Strike. Or Deathstroke, sorry, or Falcon Companion. So whichever one you were kind of iffy on last time adding, you can just add it now, unless you don't want to add it. You don't have to if you don't want to add more non-successes to your deck.
You know, it's hard for me because I don't get a lot of inspiration, especially with not being able to explore.
For one that says you get inspiration on it.
No, but I don't want to put in more inspiration that I can't use. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm going to take my Falcon Companion back, the one I used earlier in Adventure, and I'm going to throw him in the deck.
I'm going to keep mine as is.
And he also has Sprint 1, so I could use it to do just a little bit of sprinting if needed to move across the map faster.
Actually, I might take Battle Plan
Which is?
Which is when you move into a space with an enemy, you may discard the skill for you and each nearby hero to scout 3, which hopefully will be nearby each other with the battle map.
Sure.
And each hero who prepares a tactic skill this way gains 1 inspiration and it has to guard 2, which might be helpful.
A tactic skill. Okay, so
do you have any tactics?
Looking.
I don't even know if I do.
Yep, precise strike is 1 for me. My hunter number 2.
Okay,
Hunter number 11 is a tactic.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
6.
2%. Yeah, I have 3. I have 3 in
I
my
have
whole deck
6.
that are tactics.
I have 6.
Okay.
Okay, but it also has guard 2, which I think might come in handy.
Yes, that's very useful, I'm sure.
So.
Okay. So
So I took battle plan.
Battle plan, okay.
Yep.
And titles wise, you still have Stinging Fly. Did you put that back in? Remember we removed from
yes,
the
I
adventure?
did not. Thank you. So just to go over that again, at the start of your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure to perform an attack and ignore all counterattacks until the end of your turn.
And I have Mistwalker title still in my deck. It's a shadow trait and has a fate icon. After a hero explores a tile, you may remove this skill from the adventure to place your hero on any space of that tile.
Which probably won't be helpful in this one since we're not really exploring. But that's okay.
Hold on.
What?
Played with Mistwalker so long, but I never really read it thinking it was... Okay, let me just read it again. Let me know what you guys think of this, but after a hero explores a tile, so it could be you,
Yeah?
you may remove this skill from the adventure to place your hero on any space of that tile. So I could warp across the map to you.
Yeah, we definitely were
And
playing.
I just assumed it was the same hero that explored a tile. You could just move them to a different space based on what... This sounds way more powerful now. And how come no one's left me comments making fun of me for not reading it properly?
Well, maybe because the ways that we used it.
Yeah, it's fine.
They might say that in
now
yesterday's.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I didn't have it set up, but I did have one chance to set it up.
Oh,
so
okay. Okay, yeah, I guess.
But yeah. Anyways, so let's try to use that properly going forward. So those are our titles we have. Let's spend all our experience.
Yep.
Let's continue. And we're going to keep our captain and hunter skill rolls or whatever the same. And we're loading up the quest here. Oh, so it's 2 stone ones for once.
Oh, interesting.
No more grass or whatever the heck that was. Okay, so we have no current objective. We're at 7. 7 is the first threat problem. 55 threat total. After crossing the Brandywine, you make your way to Anumanas. Your journey is fraught with near encounters with Ataran's orc scouts, and in avoiding them, you gain a better sense of the size of his host. Fortunately, the small size of your party means you can travel much more quickly than the army of orcs, and you should arrive at Anumanas in advance of the orcs. Place battle maps as indicated. So let's set this guy up here. You follow what remains of the great road to Anumanas' gates. The sun sets as you come within sight of the walls, and by the time you have reached the gates, securely shut with rusting iron, night is well advanced. You attempt to force open the gates, but they are impenetrable, as they must have been 1,000 years ago. Finding a way through the gates is a task best suited to daylight hours, so you settle down to get what sleep you can. Alright, so we get some walls. Place the following 4 walls. Following terrain, 4 walls. So it's going to be this one, and this one.
Let's get the...
And this one. Okay, we're going to continue. Next is 2 bushes and a fire pit. Bush.
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 Fire pit.
Okay. And then let's get
We're going to continue on that.
Yep.
And then we need 3 statues. 1, 2, 3. And we need the following 3 3 mist.
3 mists.
So those things here.
Oh, okay. And
So mist down here. And a mist right here.
Okay.
And a mist right here.
Oh, goodness.
As midnight approaches, a chill, unnatural fog rolls across the road. Legolas, on watch, sounds the alarm as inky shapes move through the fog. Slowly they resolve into countless wraiths, moving to and fro and congregating outside the city gates as if waiting to gain entrance. You clean up your campsite and prepare yourselves. For what? You don't know. Ooh. Place heroes as indicated. Each hero scouts 3. So we're by the fire.
And then scout
All
3.
right. So we're going to scout 3.
Okay.
I should...
Oh, did you not?
I've been shuffling, but I just, yeah. Oh, yeah. So 1, weakness, honed agility, and clever wit. What are we testing more? Agility? I will do agility because I fight a lot with agility. I'll put clever wit and my weakness on the bottom of the deck.
All right, I'm taking time of need. When you test, if you don't reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all fate to success.
Okay.
Putting success on the top and a fate on the bottom.
The city's imposing iron gate still stands solid against intruders to the city. Ghostly guardsmen now line the walls. Place a threat token as indicated.
Oops.
Around the remains of a long doused campfire, you can spot the still shapes of skeletal bodies. Place a search token as indicated. A spry wraith woman lingers near the edge of the forest that now encroaches upon the ruin, clad in the rugged gear of a hunter or pathfinder and holding a broken arrow. She reminds you somewhat of Hanara and Halbarad. Oh. The wind threatens to blow her away like so much dust. Place a person token as indicated.
Yeah, I think it's in this one.
Oh, right there.
Right?
Yep. Boom. The wrath of a knight in ancient armor, somehow appearing at once shining and tarnished, stands at attention. When he sees you, his hand moves to rest on the pommel of his sword. All of the words you might think to apply to him, friendly is surely not one of them. Place a person token as indicated. Yep. To one side, at the center of the crowd of flickering figures, stands a stout wraith in a gold braid strung across his shoulders. Hail, travelers! He calls, focusing on you now. You have the look of peoples from far places and well-traveled. Numenos walks a dark path, but I cannot turn them from their evil destiny if they will not listen. Can you help me? Place a person token as indicated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. These wraiths stand out from the others, appearing more substantial and lucid. You are not sure of their intentions, but it is clear you will not be sleeping again tonight. Perhaps they will know how to get through the gates or another route into Anumenos. Objective updated. Speak with the wraiths. Auction phase. So right now there is us who are creating 4 threat, and this thing 5 threat.
Yep.
7 is the first problem.
I put out all the cards.
Oh yes,
for
let's check if
all
there's
of
any
the...
special rules to these things. Bush. After you end your turn in a space containing a bush, you may test wit for a pass of 2. If you pass, become hidden, so hiding will be helpful, I'm sure. The fire. When in the space containing a fire pit, if you attack, you may discard a card with a fate icon from the test to apply pierce or smite. What is smite?
The attack ignores the enemy's sorcery.
Oh,
haven't
okay,
really
that's
seen
that's
that
the
yet.
magic defense,
Yeah.
basically, which I have a feeling these wraiths are going to introduce to us now. So let's check the mist. If you would suffer wounds while in a space with mist, suffer that face down. When you attack an enemy that's in a space with mist, you cannot convert fate to successes. You
Also,
can't spend inspiration.
You don't want to fight in mist.
So mist helps you take less damage, kind of, because you're taking it face down. But they can't hit you as good, and because you can't see in the mist, and then you can't attack an enemy as good because you can't see in the mist.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Makes sense.
The statues. You may interact with the statue to topple it on an enemy in your space. This does not provoke attacks. Okay.
Okay.
That's all. And the wall, of course, we know spaces separated by a wall are neither adjacent nor nearby each other. Okay.
Okay, so this makes me think we're going to have enemies come out. With all this, you cannot attack in the
Yeah.
mist and...
Yep.
Okay.
What are we doing?
So we got to
tick off the wraiths and they're going to attack us. So we need to talk to this wraith guy, right? He's the only wraith. The other thing is some dead looking, blow away in the dust looking like Halbrod or whatever. Of course, I clicked on it and it...
Why does it do that?
Yeah, why is it... Every other interact token you can interact with and then cancel back out of, but... Oh man, this is annoying.
Well, let's
I guess
just...
step away would be the kind of cancel, right?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, cancel on this guy. Okay. That's weird. I just don't know why it's not... It doesn't say cancel on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? I could go first in case it brings on an enemy and then you're out of range to shoot it.
Correct.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. So
Okay,
maybe talk to the Wraith to start our first
action
objective.
1, and then I'll interact.
Okay. The orator falls just short of actually grasping your arm as you near him. It pains me to see that you have come to Anumanas at such a time, he says dramatically. You should see the star of Arnor not in its darkest days, but its brightest. So you could say to him, why do you say these are dark days? Or you could say, you are right, the course of Anumanas must change. Or you can step away. Do you go along with what he's saying and agree to him? Or do you kind of question him?
I think I'm going to go along with what he's saying. You're right.
All right. Either way, I think you're getting stabbed in the face. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. All right. The orator whirls toward the assemblage again. You see, even peoples from the distant parts of Middle-earth know the ailments of Anumanas and of all of Arnor, the king who sits on the throne. And he spits the word king as if it were a slur. Ignores the plight of men in this age. The doom of men binds us to a cruel fate. But we, friends, know the rightful member of the line of Elendil to lead Arnor, if he hadn't been cast out. The wraiths must have dwelt on these grievances since the city was inhabited. Are they even capable of seeing the alternatives? Gain 1 inspiration.
Okay. So far, so good. And that's it. Okay. Oh, so we have to keep talking to him. Okay, well, I can just stay there so I can continue interacting with him in the future turns.
Or I could just come along and interact also.
Yeah.
Or I can go interact with something else.
Hold on. After you end your turn in a space with a bush, you may test wit 2 if you pass become hidden.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So attacking my
Your
wit,
your
which
wit
is 3.
Testing your wit.
Testing, sorry. 1.
So you need 2 to pass.
And hidden does, I'm sorry?
Hidden basically, if you are attacked before you test, you can prevent all damage and discard this boon. And then when you attack, you may discard this boon to add a success.
Okay, I think I'll become hidden. So I'll spend a inspiration token to convert 1 fate to a success, making it 2 so that I pass.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And you? Do you think you need to talk to him too, or do you think we need to talk to someone else?
I'll talk to someone else, actually. I'm going to go here.
Okay. Does this mean because this wall we're not nearby?
Correct.
Okay.
The wraith glances at you sidelong as you approach, but offers only a terse greeting. Who are you? Why are all these people outside the city? How can we get into the city or step away? Who are you? Why are these I will say, who are you?
Okay.
So we'll +1 lore. She grips the broken arrow shaft. I walk the shores of Evendim and Brandywine. I watch at the borders of Arnor for enemies that may threaten its people, but enemies seem more plentiful within than without in these times. Lore increases by 1. The wind turns her back to stare out into the darkness, clearly having decided your conversation is over for now. Great. So I will move back 1.
Okay. That's it then?
And that is it. All right,
Okay.
let's end the turn. And the action phase. Shadow phase.
Hopefully nothing happens.
Shadow deepens, so I hope it endures. Threat increases by 5.
Okay.
Rally phase. Well, that was easy.
Okay, well now you're nearby me. So because of my ability, you can scout 3 as well.
Scout 3 thanks to your character abilities. and 3. I'll put my success on the top. I'm going to take Keen Eyes.
Good call.
Yeah. And I'll put Unwielding Spirit on the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to take, before you test, you may discard the skill to test your wisdom instead. My wisdom's 4, and then also has sprint 1. I'm going to put success on the top, and my weakness is going on the bottom.
Okay, so on to the action phase. What are we doing here? I say you talk to your guy
Yep,
again.
that's fine.
The orator continues to stir the crowd, listing names and dates that mean nothing to you but must recall wrathful memories for the wraiths listening. So you can ask, who are you? Why are all these people outside the city? So those are 2 I was asked, and the other one that I didn't ask. I think I asked, who are you?
Yeah, you did.
How can we get into the city? Tell me of the Scion. Tell me of the doom of man. So it seems like we need to ask in the right order, and because I asked the wrong question, I lost a chance to ask those questions from the other one, but now they're here available to ask from this wraith. So I don't know if I'll get the chance to ever ask them from the other one, but
Okay.
so we might have to split up. And
So we want to know, I think we want to know how to get into the city, right? Because don't we have to go there before the orcs?
yeah,
So that's my question.
okay. There is no way yet, but give me that time. The orator grins. The Scion will see us through each night. He leads us in battle against the guards who serve the High King. And I have a good feeling about this night. We do not we all, he shouts. And the crowd of wraiths stands up a cheer. You are near hero, may scout 1.
Well, I already know I have a success on the top. Do you know what you have on the top?
That's success, yeah.
May. So, oh no, I'm fine.
Whatever. Unless you want to set that up.
No. Do you want to set it?
Sure.
Okay.
So when you interact with a search or threat token before you test, you may discard the skill to test agility instead. And skill 1. Sprint 1 could also be used.
Okay. So that was action 1. I can see, is there more chatting that I can do to him?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want him to tell me of the Scion.
Tell me of the Scion.
Yep.
Ah, the Scion, he opines, a hand over where a living man's heart would be. He is one of the line of Elendil, just as the High King is, but has not had the good fortune of sitting upon the throne of Arnor. But the Scion heeds the words of his people, that we do not accept the doom of man. He turns to the crowd, arms raised. And what is a king if he does not heed his kingdom? The crowd raises fists in a wordless cheer. But you see, the orator says, whirling dramatically back towards you, the High King in his tower Numenos, with his seeing stone and his magic mirror, was unwilling to consider the Scion's entreaties, and instead exiled him for those of us who would not turn away from him. But he will not leave. You sense the conviction in this assembly of spirits. You suspect you will need the same conviction to survive the night. Become determined.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
What's
You can have.
determined?
Whenever you test, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and reveal that many additional cards.
Sure.
I can have one of each, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. Just never doubles of any.
So that is my turn, but now the bush. After you end your turn in a space
You're
with a
already
bush.
hidden.
Oh yeah.
So you wouldn't do that again until you became unhidden.
Okay. True.
All right. So I will. So I could 1, 2, and I'm going to interact with the grumpy man. The knight's fingers tighten around his hilt of his sword. He is clad in harder, more resplendent armor than the guards at the gate. Interact. Which king do you serve? The knight challenges, thumbing his sword just free of his scabbard. So here's the thing. You asking these questions gives me the right answer. I'm going to answer this guy. But have we asked enough questions?
I don't know.
So the guy is cheering for, who are they all cheering for?
I think the Scion.
The Scion who's forsaken by Arnor, right?
I think so.
I don't know, man.
They talked about both.
Yeah. Well, the High King, I'll say the Scion, the forsaken by Arnor.
Yes.
But the High King's the one in Arnor. Let's do the Scion. Should have been paying more attention to what I was reading.
I was trying. I think that's right.
You know of the Scion? The knight eases his sword back into his scabbard. Then you are in good company.
Sweet. Okay, we're right.
All right. Who are you? Or why are all these people outside the city? Or how can we get into the city? I'm just going to ask him, how can we get into the city?
Yes.
We went +1 lore.
Yes.
No, the gate is the only way. Though given some time, we may knock it down. The knight rubs the mist of beard that hangs from his dead face. Soon enough, the Scion will arrive to lead us in battle. He will reward those who stand with him. Lore increases by 1. Now step back, the knight says. I cannot be distracted now.
Okay, that was good.
All right. That's it.
That's it for you, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Ending the action phase. Unless I want to move.
Something bad's going to happen here, though. That's all I know.
Oh, actually, sorry. End of my turn, and we'll pop this to get an inspiration token.
Okay.
And yes. I could discard this actually to move 1 space. Yes. Sprint 1.
Okay. Are you going closer towards the threat or coming back towards me? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a search token. Good call.
Confirm. Shadow deepens, so hope yet endures. Threat increases by 5.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
And number 7, a scouting party of Adarant's orcs approaches the glow of your campfire with weapons ready, expecting to take you by surprise. The sight of so many wraiths gives them momentary pause, fouling their plan for an ambush. Uh-oh. Place 1 orc marauder with that little banner in the indicated space. So he is an elite.
Is right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Place 1 orc hunter on the indicated space. So he does have range. The little arrow guy up here.
1.
Yep.
Okay.
Place 1 goblin scout on the indicated space.
Where is
Same
that?
space.
Same space. Okay.
Rally phase. So it still wants us to keep speaking with the wraiths, and 14 is now our next threat. Each hero resets their deck and scouts 2.
Okay.
So you will scout 3.
I will. Now, do I just keep talking, or do I go for this guy and let that, or let
I
that
don't know.
guy
It
come
says we
to
got to keep speaking to the wraiths.
Yeah,
so
I think I
don't
might,
know.
and then let that guy come to me.
Oh, he's a big boy. I
Yeah,
bet.
but let's see if I can set up that one card that lets me
He is
do.
a 7 with 2 armor, large and terrifying. Terrifying means when this group attacks, its fear is increased, so you will get hit with fear by it.
Okay, well then I'm gonna take this card, knowing that.
What's it?
During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear.
Perfect. Throw those 2 successes on top, so
Yep.
help you try to take this guy down.
Yep, which would give me 5 hits. He needed what? 9?
7 plus
7
2
plus-
armor, I think it was. Yep. So 9 total.
Max I could do would be 8, but
Convenient.
I know.
Shouldn't have split up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I could let him come to me, and then I think the counter attacks, not necessarily
Well,
counter
remember you
attack.
got hidden, so you can avoid
Yeah.
some damage on a hit. And
Interesting.
determined allows you to get some more successes if needed, if
Yeah.
by discarding cards, hopefully.
Yeah, I think when they come at you and attack, it's lighter.
Okay.
I don't know though.
All right, so I got tireless. I'm going to set that up so I can do an additional action. Maybe I can get over to you.
That's fine.
And yeah, I'll just throw time of need on the bottom, actually. Okay. So what are we doing here?
Okay, well I can just talk.
These little guys, let me just see, sorry.
Yeah.
So 4 to kill one of them and a 6 to kill the other, basically.
And one has range.
Yep, but I have keen eyes, so I can shoot from further away than they can counterattack, which is nice.
Okay, well, I can go first. I'm still gonna talk to this. What? You want to go first?
No, I'm just thinking of the damn walls here.
Yeah, I know. I think.
So I'd have to move to be adjacent. I can't shoot from here. Yeah, the walls prevent me from really using keen eyes.
That's okay. Why don't you
space.
just do what you were gonna do and
But
let them come
if
closer?
if they move one here, then I can move here and shoot this way. So, or I can push statues on their head. That's
Yeah,
it.
they may come towards me. Who knows? But do you want me to go first and talk to the man?
Sure.
Okay, that's gonna be my first action.
Okay. So you want to ask him who he is, tell me of the doom of man, or why are all these people outside the city?
don't want to ask any of these. I guess.
Well, our thing is speak with the wraiths, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell
Where
you.
are these people outside? Tell me of the doom of man.
Okay. Another lore. The Doom of Man. The orator waits. Beat to let the crowd boo and hiss. The Doom of Man is that, unlike the elves, so it's a good thing we didn't answer Doom of Man to that guy because they're basically saying the Doom of Man is bad.
Yeah.
The Doom of Man, unlike the elves, we must die. Our ancestors in Numenor, who also disagreed on the matter, many of them traveled farther east because they did not accept the Doom of Man. Those who settled here and in Gondor to the south called it the gift of man instead. But what gift is death? That our lives are short and so often cut from us without warning. Lore increases by 1. Now you have heard the truth of the matter, the orator says. I'm sure you must be convinced of the Scion's rightness in the matter. So he's the good guy. I would love to hear your take on it as an outsider. Perhaps I'll even put in a good word for you with the Scion when he arrives. The orator demeanor suggests he's expecting you to tell him and his audience what they want to hear.
Oh gosh, no pressure. Okay, I'll speak to him one more time for my second action.
Right, we got some more stuff. Help the orator stir the crowd. Debate the orator. Who are you? And why are these people outside the city?
I think I want to help the orator stir the crowd.
Awesome. You step alongside the orator, starting to echo his perspectives, weaving in whatever you can think of that might cut to the heart of the crowd and stir rebellious within. Test wit or spirit. If you're a human, add 1 success.
I am a human, yes.
All right, so 1 success.
So I could test wit or
spirit.
Okay, spirit is 2, wit is 3.
Do you have any buffs on the bottom to make successes? No?
No, but I have this. Do we think we need this?
What?
Before you test, you may discard the skill to test wisdom instead. My wisdom is a 4. I know I have 2 successes on the top, plus I'm a human, so I would automatically get 3. Do you think I need to look at 2 more cards? Just in
Your
case?
call.
Yeah, might as well. Okay, so I'm going to test my wisdom, so 4.
4 cards.
1, 2, 2. So 3 still.
You could sack Determine to discard 2 of those fate ones and draw 2 new ones, but I don't know if it matters that much.
Do we think we need more than 3?
I don't know.
No, I think that's fine. I'm going to go with that.
3.
Yeah.
Confirm. You call out to the crowd, reiterating some of the grievances you've heard the orator utter. And though there are scattered cheers at your words, they do not yet recognize you as anything more than a hanger-on.
Oh, it wasn't enough.
A guard clasps a vambrance against his halberd, and though both are made of the same wispy immateriality as the rest of the ghosts, the gesture produces a resounding clang. Quiet down, you rabble.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to interact with this token over here. Skeletal remains are arrayed around the ash of a fire that went out long ago. Search. The remains have surely been here for many years, but not nearly as long as Anumanos has been abandoned. They must belong to travelers like yourself, coming to the city for fortune and glory. They did not meet a good end. So I'm testing spirit. Yep. Spirit is 1 and 2. So I'll spend 1, make success of 2.
Okay.
Shallowing your anxiousness about the macabre scene, you rummage through the remains of the traveler's packs. You find a few small things still intact enough to be useful to you. Either place 1 additional token on an equipped non-food thing, which we
have
ours is food, or scout 1. I will scout 1. And it is a strike 3 success. I'm going to put it on the top. These are discarded. Okay, continue. There may yet be useful items hidden among the remains, so you can continue searching it and testing spirit. I will not. I will spend an inspiration. I will move 1 space, and I will use my second action to interact with the threat.
Okay.
As you approach the imposing iron gates, the guards before it cross their halberds in front of you. The gate is shut by order of the King of Arnor, one says. Though only ghosts, you should not underestimate the power of the dead in such a place as this. Provoking them could be dangerous. So why is this gate shut? Look for another way in. Storm the gate or step away. I'm not storming the gate. let's see. Look for another way in.
Yeah, I would have chose that too.
You give the guard a curt nod, as you would not want to defy the king. You move along, towering the walls of Animanas. Wraiths with bows linger atop the wall. They look less solid than those on the ground, but perhaps that is simply because they are further away. You see no gaps in the wall, and searching for one could require you to wander far around the edge of the city in the dark, with Aturan's orcs on your heels and the dead lurking here. That is a high risk. Perhaps you could climb the wall instead. Gain 1 inspiration.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you. You see the guards watching you, and you decide to step away from the wall for the moment, so that they do not see you trying to slip past their defenses. If you give them a short time to shift their attention again, you can return to attempt to scale the wall.
Okay.
Great. So then I will spend. I could pop tireless to move, since I haven't moved.
Does it count that you spend the inspiration to move?
No, I didn't do a move
Oh,
action.
it wasn't. Okay, yeah.
Because it says at the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to perform an action that you have not performed.
Oh, I
this turn.
see. Yes.
But I can only move.
We'd be able to move 2.
I can move into their space, but then I can't push anything on their head or anything. I will just. I'll stay where I am and just keep it.
Okay.
End of our turn.
Yep.
Confirm.
Yep.
Shadow phase. So this is the archer. He is going to move 1 attack Aragorn, our closest hero.
Nope, not close enough.
So he can move here.
Oh, or closest hero. Yeah, sorry.
And attack me. An orc fires several times, and the first arrow whistles dangerously close to your head. Agility negates. So I got 2 things. I know I have 1 success on there. I will just add a success with honed agility.
Perfect.
And avoid all of that business. So the big beast is going to move 1 attack Aragorn.
Yep.
An orc beats its chest with a heavy fist and rushes at you. So your might negates. You're going to get 2 damage and 1 fear.
If you are attacked before you test, prevent all damage. Discard this.
Might as well.
So then I still flip for the 1?
I think.
Okay. So I'm testing my might, which is 3. 1, 2, 3, and I got 2, so I'm good.
Then this guy wants to move to and attack Legolas, or closest hero, which he can do.
Yep.
Your attacker's bone armor clatters as they attack. The sound is chilling as funeral bells. So might negates, which I only flip 2. Before you suffer a wound or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that wound or fear. Oh, I'm hidden also, but 1 is fine.
1 damage? Yeah, I would flip it. Yeah.
1 and 2, both successes.
Oh, look at you.
Alright, perfect. The shadow deepens, though I hope it endures. Threat increases by 5.
No, which is not good.
Boom, we hit 14. A shriek tears the veil of dark, a howling wail that can't come from any living throat. The Scion is coming! The fear of it settles around you, driving the dim light of the moon and stars away. All spaces are in darkness.
Awesome.
Oh, man. Murmur passes through the wraiths around you. The Scion approaches. Their voices are reverential. You remain surrounded by the wraiths, but perhaps if you can befriend them, they can help you survive whatever is coming. But can you really trust them? Objective updated. Befriend or banish the wraiths before the Scion arrives.
I'm working on it. I have my friend here.
Befriend or banish. Each hero resets their deck, then scouts 2, but you will scout 3.
Yep. Oh man, this guy's interrupting my plans here of making friends with this guy.
And 25 is our next threat problem.
Okay, so we got a little bit of time.
So I'm in the mist.
2, 3.
If I want to fight these guys, and that is bad.
Oh, I have that. Perfect.
Stinging fly.
Stinging fly. At the start of your turn, you may remove this skill from your adventure to perform an attack and ignore all counterattacks until the end of your turn. I'm going to set that up, and I'm going to put these on the bottom.
I'll take Clever Wit. When you test Wit, you may discard the skill to add +1, or 1 success, sorry, and I'll put a success on the top of my deck. Or I could turn it into a Strike 3.
Strike 3 is good if you're in the mist.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to take this Precise Strike and put Clever Wit on the bottom.
I don't remember how many he needed to die, but the guy in your space?
Yeah. Well, I might have to fight twice here, that's the thing.
Yeah. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so
again, what did Mist say when you're... If you would suffer damage while in a space with mist, that is suffered face down. When you attack an enemy that is in a space with mist, you cannot convert your fate to successes. Okay.
Alright. So I'll first attack this guy. So I will flip agility. 1, 2, 3. So I got 1 success. I can't convert because I'm in the mist, right? So that is only 2 hits, but I could strike 3. That's 4 hits. Not enough to 6 I need.
You have another strike too.
Oh, I do. I will actually add that in. So strike 5, and then
1 success.
the 1. Oh, 2 hits here. So that's 7 total, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh.
Boom, apply.
Get that. Remove him.
Alright, inspiration. Continue. Alright, I will spend an inspiration to move 1 space without provoking an enemy.
Ah.
And then, now I'm no longer the mist. And I will attack this guy, flipping agility. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I get 1 success, that's 2 hits. Yeah, let's just finish this guy off and turn it into 5 hits with cleave. Hidden? I don't want to lose my hidden.
Okay, okay.
I think it's more powerful for a defensive stat, but if we're like near the end of the mission, I need that extra, extra attack or whatever hit. So what was I doing? Sorry, 5 hits. Yeah, 5 hits with cleave. Not that it matters. Confirm. Apply. Remove 1 Goblin Scout, then you or nearby hero gain inspiration. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That's. No, I'll keep tireless. Go ahead.
Okay, so first I'll do this. At the start of your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure to perform an attack and ignore all counterattacks till the end of your turn.
Beautiful.
So removing that.
All right.
Okay, so performing an attack, testing my might. Yep. When you test, you may discard this boon. Okay, yeah. So 1, nothing, and nothing. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all your fates to successes.
Okay.
Which would give me 5 hits.
All right, 5 hits.
Perfect.
Anything else? No.
Not yet, no, but no counterattack.
Perfect. Which doesn't count as one of your actions
Nope,
because you spent that card.
Yep. Yep. Nope.
Nope, they can't counterattack.
For the rest of my
card says so.
turn.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so
go
now
ahead.
I'll use action 1 to attack again.
All right.
So attacking with my might. 1. Okay, so
he
that
needs
does
4 hits plus 2 armor, so 6 total.
That does 3. I have nothing I could.
Sack that to discard those 2 and draw 2 new ones.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that because yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do that. I'll get rid of that.
So you've
Sack
gotten rid of
those
Determined.
2, drawing 2 more. It's gonna be nothing. Okay, perfect. That does 5 hits. It's still not enough, I don't think. Nope. Oh, 1 away, of course. Okay.
You didn't spend this then to turn them all into successes or anything?
That was the previous.
But does it discard
This is
to do
this
it?
is not that. Yeah, it did discard it. It's right here.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the same one. My
No,
bad.
No.
Never
That gets
mind.
rid of my fear.
Apply.
Okay, so it's 5 hits.
Confirm.
Yep. And then no counter. And I guess I could use my last action to do it one more time.
And the last one, if you do, you must get 3 through or he's still alive.
1, 2. Well, I have 2 successes right here, so I mean, it's a good shot.
Better than getting smashed by him, and now's your chance with no counterattack.
Yeah.
So
Okay, attacking 3rd time. 1, 2, and no, 3 hits. Yes,
Yep.
yes. I only
That's
needed
how
1
you did.
success. Okay.
boom, apply, confirm.
Oh my gosh, it only took me 3
Well, he's
attacks.
an elite, and you're one guy by yourself, so
Oh,
that makes
yes.
sense. Remove him
Inspiration.
and gain an inspiration.
Perfect. Okay, and that was my turn. Okay, well, at least they're off the board. So now I can befriend my friend here.
Okay, so we're done.
Yep.
In the action phase, confirm. Shadow phase. Darkness
yeah.
step. Each hero suffers 2 fear.
Wait, you gotta negate it first.
Spirit negates, yes.
Spirit negates is 2. 1, 2. Oh, I negate it.
I negate 1, but I could prevent 1 by sacking this. No, I'll take 1.
Okay. I negate
Discard
both.
1 prepared card or suffer a fear, then flip this card face down. Tireless be gone. Alright.
I forgot we were in darkness.
Shadow deepens over up. It endures. Threat increased by 5. And rally phase. Scout 2 for me.
Yes, 3 for me. Okay.
1 and 2. I will take time of need actually. Throw clever wit on the bottom. So I feel like we added more fates to our deck now. So I feel like this turning
Yes.
fates into successes is probably helpful right now.
I'm going to take Inspiring Presence, which does not get discarded. If a nearby hero would gain an inspiration, they may scout 1 or discard 1 face down, damage, or fear instead. Kind
Okay.
of like a little heal. I'll put the success on the top. I can put the fate on the bottom.
All right,
Okay.
action phase.
Yes. You want to search again, or you want me to chat again?
I don't know. We gotta befriend these wraiths.
Yeah,
so
let me
I'm
go
not, I'm not
first.
searching anymore.
All right, let me chat with this guy.
Okay. The orator continues to stir the crowd, listing names and dates that mean nothing to you, but must recall wraithful memories for the wraiths listening.
I think I need to help the crowd because I didn't test right enough last time.
Okay, so help the orator stir the crowd.
Yeah.
You step alongside the orator and start echoing his perspectives, weaving in whatever you think you might cut to the heart of the crowd and stir the rebelliousness within. Test wit or spirit if you're a human. Add 1 success, which you are.
Okay. So I'm going to test my wit, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So 4.
So that's like 7 you put towards it so far, so hopefully that's enough. The crowd sends up cheers as you add your new voice to encourage their dissatisfaction with the High King of Arnor. The orator claps you on the shoulder. Truly, you are with us in this matter. When the Scion arrives, I shall tell him of your words. You have befriended the orator. Gain 1 inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't change anything.
Truly, it is good to find new allies or to our cause at every turn, he declares. So you've pleased this guy, so we still got to please the other 2, I guess.
Okay. All right. So that was 1. So
maybe
I'll
move
go
to this
this
guy?
way. Yeah. So then I'll move 1, 2. I'm ending my turn in a
Yep.
bush.
Test wit.
Test my wit, which again is 3. 1,
Looking for a 2.
2, 3. 1.
Could spend an inspiration to get hidden,
Yeah.
which can help protect you defensively, or in case of an attack, add a success.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I will, let's do... I'll spend an inspiration to move 1,
Okay.
and then I will interact with this guy. The knight's fingers tighten around the hilt of his sword. He is clad harder in more resplendent armor than the guards at the gate. So we need to make a friend with him so he can kill the knights, the guards at the gate. Ask to join the knight's order. Alright. The knight studies you with the same regard with which you gather he would a sickly mule. It would be a boon to have a new order dedicated to standing against the High King's lunacy, he concedes. But what could you bring to such an order? Steady bow, a strong arm, or a sharp mind?
What do you think he needs?
I want to say a steady bow. The knight points to a knot in a distant tree. Land an arrow there in that tree if you're such a steady shot. So test agility, which is my jam. And I'm looking for a 2 to pass. 1, 2, not good so far. 3, 4.
And you have no inspiration.
No inspiration. I spent. Yeah, that sucks.
What is can your hidden do anything for you in this?
Nope. If it's an attack, I may discard to add 1 success.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I fail. The knight shakes his head, unimpressed with your performance. You are not without skill, but I would not have you in a knightly order yet. For some reason, I feel a chill run through you. Suffer 1 fear. Wow. Yep. Flip this card face down. So I'm at 2 fear out of 6.
I've got to get closer to you and I can get rid of them.
All right. I want to join the knight's order. I am determined. I have a steady bow. He wants me to do the same test. I will show him. 1, 2, 3, 4. There
Yes.
we go. Got it. Pass.
That's close.
I know. Take careful aim and send an arrow masterfully into the dead center of the tree. The arrow strikes a reverberating twang. Very well. Your eye is keen indeed. You would make a proud knight of the Scion. You befriended the knight. He will vouch for you in times of trouble. Gain 1 inspiration, please.
Yeah, you need this.
I know. I shouldn't have done that cheeky little move to him. Because then I would have just been able to do it without, and then I would still have an action. But that is my turn.
Okay.
We're done?
I think so. Yep.
In the action phase, confirm. Yeah, we're going to hit the 5 threat thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't screw us because we haven't befriended these guys already.
Just 1 we're missing.
But still, we haven't completed our objective yet. Darkness step. Oh, man.
What negates?
Spirit.
So 2. 1.
So I negate 1. I will actually spend this to negate the other one.
Okay, I negate neither. I will spend to negate 1. So I take 1.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. If you are in a space with darkness, suffer 1 fear, then flip this card face down. Which I am. Flip this card face down. Perfect.
All right. Threats going up by 5. Boom. The rattle of armored footfalls echo in the dark. Between each step comes a creak and snap of old dry bone forced into motion by unnatural means. A wight steps to the edge of your firelight, wearing a helm that is adorned with a prince's crown. A broken arrow protrudes from the helm. The living are not welcome in my city, the Scion says. Death reigns there now, and the dead are my subjects. There is nothing for you. So you can ask, who are you, or Arnor faces a dangerous enemy.
When Arnor faces a dangerous enemy sound good because
I agree.
we're all trying to fight this.
I agree. Let's do this.
Yeah.
What enemy? The wight's gaze bores into you, the cold glow of his eyes piercing. Ah, there is only one thing in Anumanos the living would desire any longer. Naltilar. It is called the Mirror of Spirits, and it, like everything else that belonged to the kings of Arnor, belongs to me. The wight closes his skeletal fist against the rusted breastplate of his armor. I was of the royal bloodline of Arnor, but denied the throne in life because I rejected the despised gift of men. His bones rattle as he spreads his arms wide, but being denied that gift has made me the king of Arnor for far longer than any other. So what gift can mortality truly be? Majesty, says the orator approaching, I have spoken with these travelers at length, and they hold in them a belief in your cause greater than many of your most loyal subjects. Perhaps they can be allies after all. The Scion looks at you again, reassessing you, searching for a sign of treachery. Is that so? Then help me finally overcome that gate. He points his sword towards the gate of Anumanas, still resolutely closed and guarded by wraiths. The Scion's sinister bearing is unsettling, and his words carry the echo of a dark lord. But could an alliance with him be your only way in?
Yeah. We'll help him.
Yes, we will help you. We are scared, and we will do whatever it takes to survive. You have chosen the help of the Scion. Are you sure this is correct?
Oh gosh.
Confirm.
I'm just worried about that one thing where it says, should you trust them? Remember that
Yeah,
one?
that's fine. This is fun. I'm sure they'll stab us in the back. It'll be great.
Okay, go.
All right. Then we march. The Scion turns towards the guards at the gate and advances upon them. Several of the guards fall back, only to find bodies to inhabit, and they return to their positions as whites. Spawn 2 whites as indicated. These are the gates. Oh, what the heck? We have other little enemies?
Yeah, these.
Oh, I didn't even know about those guys. Spawn 2 whites as indicated. These are the gate guards. If you overcome them, the Scion will help you open the gate and enter Anumanas.
Okay.
Awesome. The orator is no fighter, but with allies brought to his king's side, he has served his purpose, and he fades in the night. Discard this person token. So we're going to get help from this guy, but this guy we lost as a fighter.
Dang it.
Probably. The knight raises his sword high. My blade is yours, my king. He charges to engage the wraiths guarding the gate, and is lost in the eerily glowing melee. He calls out to you. To me, my cohorts, let us burn the name of our order in history. All heroes become emboldened, then discard this person token. So embolden is, at the end of your turn, if there are no nearby enemies, you discard this boon. If you suffer a wound or fear, discard this boon. And when you attack, add 2 hits. So it just sits there. So when you're attacking, you add 2 hits. But if you're not fighting or near anybody, you lose it.
Okay.
If there are no nearby enemies.
Discard which person token is it?
This guy.
This guy.
The guy that I befriended.
Okay.
So the other one, if you befriended, or if I befriended, we would have got some bonus from it, I'm sure. The Scion emerges from the fog. The scout at the edge of the camp gazes sadly in the decayed form, then drifts into the darkness and vanishes. Just discard it. Yeah, we didn't befriend that one. Though you may be allying with the Scion for noble reasons, in order to prevent Atron from completing his plan, discomfort with the Scion doctrine nags at you. Each hero suffers 3 face-down fear. Spirit negates.
Jeez,
wow.
I only have 2.
So we took the bad way, but we're going to be punished a little bit for it.
Oh gosh. I negate 1.
Oh yeah.
So I'll take 2.
Spirits, just 2. I negate 1. And if I suffer fear, I discard this boon. So I lose embolden.
Yes, same.
That was stupid.
And I take 2 face downs.
Okay, so yeah, I take 2. So I'm at 4 out of 6. This is bad.
And I take 2.
2
I'm at
face down.
Yeah, I'm at 4 out of 6
prevent
as well.
face down in any way?
Just damage.
What's this thing, and how come we have not been using it?
Because I haven't been in the same space with you this whole time.
We need to be together for you to even use 1?
Well, I never had one until last turn. I only had it that last turn.
Okay. So
At the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to become determined and discard up to 2 damage or fear.
perfect.
So we will definitely do that. And then I have one to get rid of another.
The remaining wraith guards close ranks to protect the gate from any who try to assault it. Discard this threat token.
Oh, sorry. I just need to get that banner while you're doing that.
Yes, they're elite.
Yeah, wonderful.
The Scion has arrived, and he seems intent upon entering Anumanas in a defiance of an ancient decree. You have gained the trust of his followers and have agreed to help him overcome the city's defenses in exchange for passage. Final objective: defeat the gate guards. Rally phase. All right, rally phase. Can you do something to help your fear?
Yep. Okay. So I will deplete that, and I can get rid of 2. And I don't remember if I saw any of them. So let's do this. 2 of them. If I can get with you, I can do the same for you.
Perfect.
Okay. We're nearby?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can scout 3. That's only for in my space, so I can't do nearby.
Oh, okay.
Here in your
So I'm
space.
scouting 3 from your character abilities.
Yeah.
Anything else at the start of turn? What's this thing that always sits here?
Yeah, at the start of our turn. At my start of my turn, I can do that.
What is it?
It's at the start of your turn, you may discard this skill for you and a nearby hero to scout 2.
Okay. So if we get a bad scout here, you could use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can use this to discard 1 more fear.
Okay.
And then this, if a nearby hero would gain an inspiration, they may scout 1 or discard a fear or
Perfect.
damage instead.
Okay, we
so
need to do that. All right, so I'm scouting 3.
yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you click on their... I just want to see what we're dealing... Oh. I don't know if we're allowed to see that before we pick cards or not.
I would say no.
Okay. Oh, maybe I want this. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all fates to successes. Yeah. Success on the top.
So I'm just going to throw 2 successes on the top and throw Miss Walker on the bottom.
Okay, I put a success on the top.
Perfect.
Fate on the bottom. And
All
I
right.
took a time of need. Okay.
Do you want to do this or no?
Is it my turn? Am I going first?
I don't know.
I can before we move if you want, but you're gonna scout 2 and you're gonna see the same 2 that you want. So unless you wanna.
Yeah, for me that makes no difference. I was just yeah.
Let me discard the skill for you, and then I have 1 success on top. I don't know what the second part is.
Yeah, but it can also make you set up that card or the other card and then prepare another card, which is cool.
Yeah,
right?
I can go first then. Okay, so.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, are you going to use that on your turn? Don't forget. Because I
No,
feel like
no.
you always have that sitting there every game, but you never use that.
I have in the past, but I
Oh.
find that when I'm setting up my 2, I don't want to.
Yeah, true. But sometimes if you got no successes, I mean, it might be good to keep going further, right?
Yeah.
But then again, it adds another one to your deck that doesn't have a fate
I
or
know,
thing.
I know.
So I'm not saying use it. I'm just like remind you. Maybe we need it now to get more successes because we're down, not down to the wire in threat, but
Right.
this is probably the
What
final
are these
thing.
guys now?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So they have defensive spell sorcery armor, whatever it's called, regular armor on top of that, and 8 hits. So they're well equipped. Wary, you cannot apply stun or lethal to this group. And well equipped, each enemy gains extra health and armor.
So you need to fight them from range.
Yes, which I am not in range yet because
Because
P9 is
I'm
gone because I had to lose it in desperate times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can move 1 and then attack. And I don't have an inspirational, so I can't do them 1 and then attack twice. And they are not ranged, which is sweet.
But when you're attacking in the mist, when you attack an enemy that is in the space with mist.
Well, I'm not in the mist, so that doesn't matter. to me.
Yeah. I just thought that it might do something for
No,
them.
only when we're in this.
Your hitting can add 1 success, but I think at least you have to hit them with range. And you have cleave, right? So it'll hit
If
both?
I get 2 successes.
If you get 2 successes, it'll hit both of them.
Yep.
I think you go first. And then I'll come to you and either be in your space for the next rally phase if you
So I
live.
just want to look at my top 2 that I set up again, just to see.
If you want me to scout.
Yeah. Once per turn, before you or a nearby hero attacks, that hero gains an inspiration. Or when you interact with a search or threat token before you test, you may discard this to test agility instead, scale 1, and it has a sprint 1.
You could do this and I'll
But
go.
2 successes for sure gets me 5 hits with cleave, which is, I could mess with this, right?
And then
I
you
might-
could use this if you wanted to add 1 more success to do another.
So that would be 7 hits total, and they
and
were
they would
like
go-
7
yeah,
plus.
which 3 would only get through.
You're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow.
But you won't get counterattacked, which is good.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving up.
Oh, what's this? Can you do something with a statue or only if they're
Push
in your
on an
space?
enemy in that space. So we could like lure them to us and use that on them, which is probably really good.
Yeah, because I think it gets rid of their...
Okay, so I'm moving up. I'm going to attack. I'm going to use my Mirkwood Great Bow for agility. 1, 2. Wow, 2 successes. Surprise.
Okay.
That's it. So 5 with cleave.
Do you want to add your hidden to make 1 more success?
Nope. 5 with cleave. That literally only takes 1 hit off them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you use this,
Oh
it'll
my
add 2 more
goodness.
hits that will go through right now, both.
Sure.
Seems good
Just
'cause
a
it's-
little worried.
I
That's
know.
all. I'm worried, but sure. I guess this only prevents damage anyway. So yeah, I'll add 1 success with hidden.
Which is good because it'll go through both of them. 2 more.
Okay. That's 2 more hits.
Yeah.
And nothing else I can do. I'll block. Confirm. Alright, they can't attack, they're not ranged, so no counterattack. Alright.
That's it?
And then I will move back 1.
Here, pal. Okay.
So we all move.
So now,
here.
oh, you're
Actually,
not
one
nearby.
this way, one this way.
Yeah.
Because that is actually it's the same distance, but at least this one I have this in the space, so I can start my turn by pushing this on their head if they're in my space with me.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
what are you doing?
So you're not nearby. I don't need to worry about that. I'm not doing this. During your turn, you may discard this skill to discard one fear. Okay.
Oh yeah, more fears coming with the stupid darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I get rid of any of these?
So I could
somehow?
go. No, but I could go to you and we can get rid of them if you can survive. But I don't know if I want to go to you. Do I?
Well, these guys need to die, so
Yeah, but I could only do like 1, 2, and then I can't attack because I don't have range. So I can't attack them. The only worst
come
thing.
into my space with me.
No, yeah, then I could do that. So, 1, 2. But do you want me to be here so that I? No. Okay. Okay.
I'd rather be 2 spaces away just in case they don't move that fast. That's great.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't move at all. Maybe they just stay there guarding the gates. Who knows?
That is true. Okay, that's it.
That was only 1 action, right?
Yeah, but
Nothing else.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
You're already hidden.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I'll be with you. Good try.
In the action phase, confirm.
Yeah.
Shadow phase.
Yeah, I feel like you may be right. Maybe they won't. Oh, move 1. Move 1.
Move 1, attack Aragorn or closest hero. No target, right?
Right.
So the creak of the whisper of the white strides follow you wherever you hide. Move 2 spaces towards closest hero. Yes, come, my pretties. Darkness step.
Oh, yeah.
Trouble spirit. 1, 2. I negate 1.
I negate 1. Oops.
Each nearby hero flips 1 wound or 1 damage face up. Doesn't matter, then flip this card face down. So
Okay.
I have 5 fear here. This is bad.
Oh goodness, this is so bad.
But
Each other hero suffers 1 face down fear, then discard this card. It didn't even say it didn't matter where I was. So now are you dead? Or
yep.
last standing?
So yeah. So threat increased by 4. And rally phase. And do this whole Legolas last stand. Yep, confirm. It's a fear. This is much fear, but there's also hope. So wisdom looking for a 1 on pass 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. There it is. If not, I can discard this to make multiples.
Oh, okay.
But,
Okay.
discard all face down. Fear. Gain 1 inspiration. And continue the adventure.
Whew. Okay. So we're scouting 3 this time.
Yep.
Let me get that one where I can attack with no counterattacks. Come on, heart of the cards.
That is left the adventure. You
Oh,
can't abuse that
that's
one.
so true. Yep,
As a one-time
that is
for
true.
adventure.
Ooh. I get why they tell you to get rid of
Yeah,
it from the mission.
super powerful. Which I now I realize Miss Walker is super powerful too on the journey maps, and I wish we were using that correctly. Oh,
All right.
others can learn from our mistakes, right?
True. All right.
1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna do gather supplies. I need an inspiration, please. And I throw Undying Might and Miss Walker on the bottom.
Yep. I'm taking spirit, putting success on the top, and fate on the bottom since I have no inspiration.
Alright, continuing.
Yep.
Action phase.
Now, oh, you have. Can you do?
Interact with the statue, topple it on these jerk faces.
Okay.
I recommend let's do that.
Okay, I'll
'cause
do
it does
that.
not provoke.
I'll do that. I'll go
You wanna
first.
go first?
Sure. I'll topple a statue.
You're testing might. Good thing
Okay.
we picked you, because I only have 2 might.
Okay, I have 3 might. I know I have 1 success on the top. 1.
Anything down there?
If I. No. Dang it.
Okay, so fail.
I need to tap. Nope.
Fail. Okay, stand your stands firm. Alright, so this one, let me do it then on my turn.
Well, what do I do?
I don't know. Yeah, we should
Attack?
let me because I have 2 successes on the top, so.
Dang it.
You can try again, but
Sure.
I mean.
Well, I mean, I'm just standing there, worst case. So I can't provoke them, so.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, so 3. 1. Okay, that's fine, because I have this, yeah. So discard to make all my fate
The
successes.
statue falls into crush of dust. Apply 4 hits and sunder to an enemy in your space. Then discard the statue.
Alright, what does that do?
Was it 4 hits?
4 hits and sunder.
1, 2, 3, 4, and sunder.
Alright,
Oh,
got rid
sunder?
of.
Sorry.
I think it got rid of the 1 shield. This attack permanently reduces the enemy's armor by 1.
Oh, that's all they
Okay,
have?
so
That's great.
that got rid of it forever. For the 1.
Just the 1 armor.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's great. 4 hits left plus 3 of the stupid. Alright, great. Can I attack?
No,
no.
it's
Yeah,
a
because no
yep.
provoke. Yeah.
Okay, that's me, sorry.
Alright.
Well, I got rid of 1 armor for you.
So I will spend an inspiration to move over here out of the space.
Okay.
And then I will attack these dudes with my bow.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 2 successes. Yep. Okay, let's just see here. So cleave for sure.
Yep.
And 5 hits. And I can add 2 more by spending an inspiration to kill one of them.
Mm-hmm. And make another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Apply. So it could give me an inspiration I hold by killing one of them.
Yeah. I
That's
don't
the
know.
idea. Spend 1 to get 1. Move 1 white. Get that out of here. Can we attack? Nope. Doesn't have range. No, I don't need inspiration. Okay. Let's attack again.
Okay.
I need 6 to kill. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just 2 hits, which doesn't do anything. And no.
Okay, well, you got rid of 1, so that's good.
Alright, so that's second last 2, I don't have to rest anymore.
If you rest, you get an inspiration. I can get you an inspiration.
No, but I
Oh,
was
you
gonna
meant
do
to
that,
rest.
so
Okay.
that would have been nice earlier, but.
Yeah, we were.
Okay, ending the turn, eh? Confirm. Shadow phase. Move 1, attack Legolas.
Well, I'm already in a space, right? So wouldn't he?
I think it still does what it wants to do, right?
Oh, okay.
Attack. A figure moves like mist, circling around you and agility negates. After this attack, discard 1 inspiration. I'll have none. 4 cards. So 2 are negated. I'm going to negate the fear
Yeah.
and just take a damage.
Sounds good.
Suffer 1 face down fear, then flip this card face down. Shut the hell up.
Face down though, so that's good.
This game. All right.
Gotta get it.
Confirm.
Oh,
Darkness step. Here we go.
Spirit still.
Yep.
1,
So
2.
I don't negate any.
I pass. I negate
So
both.
if there is a nearby hero, discard 1 prepared card, then flip this card face down.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. I forgot time of need.
Oh, okay, sure.
So it was 2, right? So I negate both?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. And
Yeah, convert both.
Finally had the chance to use time of need, and I forget I have it.
Yep.
Forget that business. Get out of here, fear. Threat increased by 4. Rally phase.
All right.
I should probably
Yeah,
mix
because
that fear in there somewhere.
yeah.
All right. Each hero sets their decks and scouts 2. I'm nearby you, so
Yep.
I'm scouting 3.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. All right, so I can improve my might tests. I can improve my range, or add a strike 2. Or I can do testing, make it agility. I'll put the success on the top, this on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm putting my weakness on the bottom and the 2 successes on the top.
All right.
All right.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. And I'm not using this because I only have 1 and I'd rather save it for when I can get the max of 2 out of it. There's no sense in just getting rid of 1.
And it's only in the same space,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
What'd you put on the top?
2 successes. No, 1 success.
One
One
success?
success.
I mean, I could go first and we could do this.
True.
But then what
I
am
have
I
no
doing?
way of getting out of his space. This is annoying.
Well, I could come in there. I know I put 2 successes on the top.
So that gets at least how much damage?
5.
And we just need to hit for 6.
But I'm going to scout 2, which is 2 of them if I see another.
But I can scout 2 also, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm only scouting 2.
So
Which I
but you could
know.
prepare one of them.
Which I know one of them is a strike 3.
Then that could.
But then that would be, and then that would be 6 hits. If I got one that's in one. Yeah,
I
okay,
also
let's do
do
that.
the same, right? Is it both of us
Yeah.
or just one?
At the start of the turn, you may discard the skill for you and a nearby hero to scout 2. Okay, so let's do that. Scout 2, I'm going first. Yeah, so I'm going to take the strike 3.
I'll take the added spirit
Okay.
test, which helps win our darkness test, and I'll put the success back on
Okay,
top.
and I'm putting the success back on top of mine. Okay, so now I will do action 1. I will move in. I
Do the
will.
statue thing on his head, or
Well, I will attack because I can hit him first.
yeah.
I know I got 6.
Of course, of course.
So I will attack. So might of 3, test 3. 1, 2, 3. So I have 1 success, which does 3 hits, and then I'll add this in, strike 3. So adding 3 more hits. So 6.
Plot confirmed. All right, remove 1 white. You or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration.
You can take the inspiration, but if you want instead, where is that one? If a nearby hero would gain inspiration, they may. No, you're good. Okay,
Yeah,
and then
one
I
of his
have.
tokens are very powerful for me.
Okay, and then I have, after you defeat an enemy group, you may discard 1 face down fear or damage. So get rid of that. Okay.
All right,
And
continue.
then I still have.
You fell the last of the gate's undead defenders. Wraiths following the Scion surge toward the gate, and a great structure starts to quiver. At last, we shall enter Anuminas. The Scion rasps from behind you. The long closed gate gives into the onslaught of wraiths, and soon it sags open. I once coveted the Mirror of Spirits, says the Scion, but now I don't need it to command the dead. I will not stop you in searching for it, but I do not linger in my Anuminas long. The heroes win! You have allied yourselves with the Scion, and have gained access to Anuminas without alerting Atarin to your plans. Lore increases by 3, each hero gains 4 experience.
Sweet.
Awesome!
Okay, that was not terrible.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually. So you have the choice of going the good route or the bad route. I wonder how that would have been completely different. I definitely would love to try that one again sometime in the future and try to dispatch the wraiths. Like,
Yeah.
go against them, like defy them and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So the next one is the Mirror of Spirits, Chapter 11. So, yeah. And it is going to be a journey map. Warning, losing this adventure will end the campaign.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh
So
my
we'll
gosh.
save and
Okay, we
quit.
can't do this tonight then.
Yes. So, all right. So that's going to be it for this one. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Hit that little alarm bell button to be notified when the next videos go up. Like I said before, if you notice any rules, mistakes, or anything, if you could leave comments below and timestamp them would be helpful to help future viewers of these videos learn from our mistakes and also help us get better and future playthroughs. And if you'd like to donate to help the channel improve and help support us here, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading on over to Patreon. Every little bit helps make the channel better. And I just thank you for being here. That is awesome. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.